The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got a capacity, and as things get...
Well, guys...
Well, DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Well, Steve, two strong benches tonight. Both front offices. Great job building these teams and building their depth.
You're totally right, Kevin, and it's hard to do under this salary cap situation. You need strong talent evaluators to be able to have these type of benches.
Sometimes those guys, Smitty, are as valuable as the players themselves.
You're totally right. Whenever you can pick out talent and find guys that fit the great system, you have something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Spurs. Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. And it's Gasol at the 5, roaming the paint. And so here's Denver, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Barton. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul. And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, defense really has very little to do with it. And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screen.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
God, kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
He is not scared of anybody. He knows he can play amongst the big boys, and he showed it.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2 guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
And the basket is good.
That's a bad dude right there. Aldridge taking the hit, shakes it off for the score.
Here's Murray, Millsap left side. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Aldridge kicks to Gay. Off target with his 3. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harris looking it over. To the inside. Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. That's now 8 points for Jamal Murray.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Here's Gasol. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris against DeRozan. And it's Harris off the drive. So they take the lead. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Jokic with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Nuggets. Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Gary Harris. Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Murray. And there's the feed to Ginobili. Murray with the defensive effort.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling. This is strange. Last season, the Spurs finished out of the top 10 in field goal percentage for the first time in a decade.
Yes, that goes in. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Plumlee is checked in for Denver. Lyle comes in for Paul Millsap. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Game. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. Porter looking it over. And Thomas, here we go. And yes, it's good.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Back to Ginobili. Poeltl kicks to Mills. Launches it. That one's not going to go. And it's Denver the other way. Murray, the pass to Porter. Goes up from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the San Antonio Spurs. And good that time.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nuggets trail. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. A man who's making a living out of stretching the floor, being in the right position. Certainly that's Patty Mills, Steve.
He's played with the best. He's learned from the best. Over time, he's become a better facilitator. But his bread and butter is that jump shot.
Here's Murray. 8 points for him. And another miss by Denver.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shots good by Mills.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
Here's Thomas. Plumlee tips it back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Mills can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Murray. Thomas got 5 now.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
Now Bellinelli. After Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Bellinelli dishes to Poeltl. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Denver in the lead. Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Lets it go with a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He notched 8 points in the... The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be...
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, what's interesting for me, first quarter, they're already getting points from their reserves.
Well, this is why you have a scouting department. You want to uncover those role players who can make an impact.
Thomas is out there with Murray. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Murray kicks to Lyles. Over Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball. Just the players that lead the league in scoring, they get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out one or two, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
Out to the wing. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Walker against Harris. Barton finds Harris. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, and again Denver with the triple.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Murray against Thomas. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Murray. Harris kicks to Thomas. Here's Jokic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jokic against Gasol. That one doesn't go. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Lyles. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Wyatt. Then for the Spurs, Ginobili comes in for Walker. And it's Mills in for Murray. And stolen by Barton. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Barton. And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here's Mills for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Millsap in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Misses the 3. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Thomas surveying the D. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wasted no time on that one. Mills has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Aggressive with the dribble. Patty puts the D on his heels. Then with the stop and pop.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Harris outside. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. And again, Denver no good. Spurs trail by 9. Here's DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
When you look at his career attempts from 3, DeRozan has really ramped up over the past couple of years.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Mills passes to Pirtle. Back to Mills. Here's Forbes. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game,
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
On the court for San Antonio, Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. And it's Gasol at the center position. Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Denver.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
The shot's good. 10 points for Aldridge.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And DeRozan throws it down.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the
Harris outside. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A 5-star recruit out of high school, Aldridge reportedly asked Shaq for advice about jumping to the NBA. Shaq told him to go to college. A couple years later, Aldridge is drafted the #2 pick overall.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Gay. Martin with the rebound.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Just has that feel for the game, a feel for how to generate points, and that was a thunderous putback by Millsap.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops. Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
They get it back. Outside for Murray. From deep, Gay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Time to talk it over. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested. And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
On the wing, Porter. From the baseline. Rebound, San Antonio. To the paint. Lets it fly. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one drops for him.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Walker against Harris. Rejected by Harris. Outside, Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Now here's Porter. Good on the shot. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Got that bucket in no time at all. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Murray against Murray. The 3 from Thomas. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pirtle, taken 9th overall in the 2016 draft, has a great presence in the middle of the paint and can trade blows with the other big man across the league.
And Pirtle last season, Steve, earning more playing time.
He fought his way into being a rotation player, showed good grit, and was a solid contributor off the bench.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Gallinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. The 3 from Mills. Kept alive. Here's Aldridge. Off on the layup.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Thomas finds Porter, and there it is for him. Porter's got 8 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
In the zone, boy, Aldridge making it look easy.
Double team on Thomas. Plumlee in the high post. Here's Murray. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 15.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Mills. Feeds it to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Thomas kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
$16 seconds left in the third. Now Thomas, 12 points for him. The pass to Murray. The three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Thomas and Barton are their backcourt. And it's Porter, and at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic, no good.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
To the middle, here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. And Gasol gets it to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jokic kicks to Thomas. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them. Late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Barton passes to Millsap, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the inside, Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Thomas is running. And that one's good, Barton.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Spurs trail by 8. It's Ginobili outside. Connects from three-point range. Ginobili's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Thomas finds Jokic, and Gasol sends it back, and he gets it back. There's a check in for the Nuggets. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Bryn Forbes.
Some people see Popovich as uncompromising. He can be that way. But working things out with LaMarcus Aldridge last year, just another great coaching achievement.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Harris dishes to Millsap. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists now in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ginobili kicks to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Off target from three-point range.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Millsap, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Three-pointer on the way. Murray, no good. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Thomas. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Murray against Murray. Murray, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Let's go. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Jokic. Drops in the tray. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, guys, I know you've worked hard. I know you're a little tired, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath, and let's get it done. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Martin inside the line. A rebound by the Spurs. It's Gay on the wing. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Steve, you know there are so many ways you can impact the game at crunch time, but there are certain guys, as you also know, that thrive on taking that last shot.
Yeah, Damian Lillard is one of those guys. They call it Dame time. James Harden, Kyrie, you look at Steph Curry. These guys have the basketball in their hands. They want to take the last shot. Kevin Durant, the greats, Russell Westbrook, they want it in their hands to be able to decide the outcome of the game, and they want it all on their shoulders.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
14 feet away, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Paul Millsap.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
It's good. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 10. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. There's 1:17 left in the 4th. Jokic passes to Barton. Here's Murray up on top. A floater, and the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Spurs trail by 10 for 3. Murray sinks the three-pointer.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Murray against Murray. Harris outside. Here's Millsap. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
They're teetering on the edge, just trying to hold on to any hope.
Gasol finds Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
And that's an intentional foul. .35 seconds left in the game. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard point.
Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
2 points. That one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
That shot off the mark. And it's Denver the other way. Harris outside. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here is Porter. Murray right side. Poked away. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, missed. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.